Hey guys, I'm Grant Owens on Hollywood Boulevard at Dash Radio for We Found New Music. Today we have one of our wonderful guests joining us, Noah Davis, live in the studio performing his brand new single, Hush Little Baby, that's made it to multiple playlists, multiple streams. He actually made his live debut with us with a full band at We Found New Music. We are so honored to have him performing live and speaking with me a little bit about the new music here at We Found New Music at Dash Radio.
Hey girls, it's me, Noah Davis, and this is my new single, Hush Little Baby, on We Found New Music.
Hush, little baby, don't you cry. I know life's fucked up sometimes. Pour a drink and don't overthink it, you'll be fine. One day I feel beautiful, next day I could punch the wall, 'cause a mirror said that I should be thinner. And in my head I'm insecure. For the world I still perform like a hero, but I've been faking my ego. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. I know life's fucked up sometimes, but pour a drink and don't overthink it, you'll be fine. And hush, little baby, don't say a word. Things fall through and that shit hurts. Just light a joint and in the morning you'll be fine. Oh, and everything is crumbling. The stars aren't on your side, and then you're spiraling down, 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 down. Seasons change, everything will be okay. Just keep on holding on. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. I know life's fucked up sometimes, but pour a drink and don't overthink it, you'll be fine. And hush, little baby, don't say a word. Things fall through and that shit hurts. Oh, light a joint and in the morning you'll be fine. Oh no, fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, fine, fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Oh no, no. Yeah. I love it.
Me too. And I'm Grant Owens on We Found New Music. We are so lucky that we had Noah Davis here to perform Hush Little Baby for us.
Thank you.
Live on Hollywood Boulevard for the We Found New Music radio show.
Right.
Basically, TRL reincarnated.
Right, we're doing the things, we're giving them what they deserve, you know?
It's the West Coast Times Square here on
It's
Hollywood
doing it.
Boulevard with the famous Noah Davis.
Thank you. How are you today?
icon.
The icon, me an icon. Who would have thunk it?
We did. We knew that you were the icon. 22-year-old Noah Davis. Debut album Fuck Flowers is out now, so go stream it.
Yes.
You played that song twice at our showcase.
I did. Listen, I felt embarrassed because here's my tea is I was like, I knew how many songs I had done and or how many I was going to do, and I thought that I had 2 left. And so I told the crowd, I was like, I have 2 more songs. And they're like, okay, work. And then I did the last song, and I turned to Benny, my drummer, and I'm like, what's the last song? And he's like, you did them all.
You already did
and I
it.
was like, oh, are you kidding me right now? So then I was like, okay, which one? Which one do you want to hear again? And I was like listening, and I heard Fuck Flowers. So I was like, okay, let's just do that one again.
Can't let the fans down. You
Can't let 'em
literally
down.
had your fans there just like pressing you for another song. And you pleased them. You have
I
to listen to the
I had to do what
fans.
they asked. It was so cool hearing them sing my songs back
Right.
to me. That was the first time I've ever heard that, and it was insane to me.
Exactly. This is just the beginning of the 100% Noah Davis music. 650,000 TikTok followers, 20 million streams on Spotify and Apple. So I gotta say, my beautician asked if I was aware of Nova Davis before I even brought you up.
Oh my
Like she
God.
was doing a facial on me, and she's like, I've been following this Noah Davis on TikTok, and
And
so
you were like, oh, I'm ahead of the curve,
I was
girl.
like-
I already know.
I've already got his debut going live because we did that live debut. But how cool is that?
That is so fun. And you know, it makes sense that she listens to my music because she's a beautician, which means she's hot. And hot
Exactly.
people listen to Noah Davis.
That's
music.
right.
So it's like all adding up, you know?
They follow you to see what's up. So yeah, talk about your success on TikTok and I guess how your career strategy has changed that from pre-TikTok till now.
Right. I don't know. I feel like before TikTok, I was kind of just like floating around in space, doing whatever. Like the second I had a song, I was like, I'm gonna put it out. And I think that like having people there and like they're ready to hear the next piece of art encourages me to make a body of something more meaningful art so that they can relate to me. So I think it just made me a better artist having people asking for more music.
And actually, it's funny because that added pressure of getting something up on TikTok keeps you going and
Yeah.
putting out your best possible material, you know?
Yeah, for sure. It keeps you encouraged, keeps you on your toes, which I love.
Yeah, it's like a live 24-hour, voting show. Like,
Right.
what's
So
getting the
stressful.
most likes? What should we
Right.
focus on for the next single?
I know,
right? That's the
I
crazy
know.
thing
It
about
really does. They
TikTok.
drive it. They drive what we're gonna do, and I think it's kind of hot because like, for the first time in forever, fans are like, "I want that," and we're like, "Okay, so now we have to do that." Like they decide what they want, and we're just here to give it to them, which is fun.
Yeah, but you're doing it. Like, it's so important to kind of do it that way. So you're like the modern musician in that way. Talk about your show at the We Found Music Showcase. It was your first full set with
Yes.
drums, guitar. What did that feel like? Tell me about the show, and what was it like for you?
Honestly, it was insane. Like you said, it was my first time performing with tracks and a drummer and a band, and like I've only done acoustic performances, so I was kind of nervous. I was like, oh my God, am I gonna mess it up? But it was honestly so much fun. And like I said, like having that validation of people singing your songs back to you and just genuinely being in the moment and having fun. And I could tell that the people there were just having a good time, and like that made me have a good time. And it was honestly like a surreal moment, but it also was like, oh, I know I can do it now. So I got the first one out of the way. Watch out, watch
Exactly.
out.
Well, thank you for doing it with us.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
It's like, yeah, that adrenaline going, and you're
Yeah.
up there in front of. It's so fun to see the real crowd there, your real fans there, just like
Yeah.
singing every word.
Yeah.
And you're like, I gotta sing "Fuck Flowers" again.
It was so good. I literally went home and cried. I was like, oh my God, is my life real right now? I loved it so much.
Exactly. So the new single, "Hush Little Baby," it's on a bunch of playlists. I'm very happy to see that.
Yes.
Really breaking into the playlist community, but also just like multiple genre community, pop, indie, appealing to a number of different people. Talk about the song.
Yeah, this song is so fun and exciting for so many reasons. It's part of a bigger project called Nursery Crimes, which is just reimagined nursery rhymes. And all the songs are like kind of hip hop. I'm rapping in them, and I wanted to take a second to show some versatility. So it's like, what if we just put this like really beautiful acoustic song at the very end of the EP? And then it ended up being really personal, which I didn't expect. I kind of thought I was gonna write an acoustic song that was kind of fun and it would just fit the vibe, but it ended up being like very vulnerable and like very real. And I was like really happy to like share that moment with the people who worked on the song with me. And it was just like really nice to like let that out, because I feel like a lot of times, especially online, people perceive me as like confidence goals or like a bad bitch or whatever they want to say. But it's like, as a real human, I have real human emotions, and it was fun to share that with people who care about me. So that was really nice. And yeah, the playlisting support is
It's
amazing.
reacting too.
Yeah.
So it's like just when you least suspect it, you're going to show your most vulnerable side
Yeah.
and look what gets on the playlist. is
I
that.
know. It's like super annoying when like things that people tell you will work like
Yeah.
end up working. You're like,
Damn it.
damn it, they were right.
Exactly.
Damn. So, but yeah, I'm excited and I'm like really, really grateful that.
Well, we
people
love
are
that
vibing.
song. That this was the one that I wanted you to play on the show, and I'm happy to see
Awesome.
it's reacting. And
Yes, I'm just excited to see the life it has. It's only been
Same.
out for like 2 weeks, so we'll see what happens.
Exactly. So you were hinting at a new single on TikTok this past weekend. Actually, that specific TikTok has tons of views already. So tell me a little bit about that.
Oh my gosh, I was starting to think my TikTok was broken because I'm like, nobody cares about me. I'm fading. I'm never gonna be a star. And then I posted TikTok and they were like, we love. And I was like, "Ah, my confidence is back. But no, it was really, really funny because I thought this one was for sure going to be the one that people didn't like the most because it was so like in the concept of nursery crimes. And I was like very much so referencing Jack and Jill. And the song is called Jack and Phil.
Yeah.
So I was like using those references a lot. So I could see where people would be like, like, I don't know if this is like, but I was obsessed with it. And it turns out they were obsessed with it too. So I was like, okay, work. So I guess I'm putting out another single on March 4th because
Hell yeah.
now they won't leave me alone about it, which is hot.
That is hot. Honestly, though, like it's just fun to see you drop in so many songs. We're always going to be here for you.
Thank you.
We are supporting the true talent, not just the TikTok views. This was the song I wanted you to play, Hush Little Baby. We're excited for all the new releases. So definitely stay close to the TikTok and stream Noah
Watch
Davis.
out.
When can we expect? What else is coming up? New releases?
Right. So after Jack and Phil, I'm releasing this EP, which was kind of supposed to just be like a little fun moment between my albums. So I'm really excited to get back in the studio and start working on my second album, which is probably going to come out at the end of the year. So
Okay.
I'm super excited about that. I just want to keep the content going. I've been getting a song like once a month for so long that now that just feels correct. Like if I don't put out a song, I'm like,
Yep.
I hurt. I feel
Exactly.
pain. I want to put out music. So
That's important.
Right.
You got to follow your heart.
follow the heart.
So we're all gonna follow our hearts and with Noah Davis. So thank you so much for joining us on We Found New Music.
Thank you for having me.
Stream Hush Little Baby.
Yes, stream it.